Rossi, Henry, thanks for joining us. A fantastic 3-1 win this afternoon at Leyton Orient. What did you make of it first of all, Rossi?
Really good performance. Out position, very professional. Great desire, great character. Shape was fantastic. In position, played some excellent stuff today. Really pleased.
You went for them kind of straight away. I think it's fair to say a good chance off 2 or 3 minutes, and the chances kept on coming from there. You must have been very satisfied with the kind of the front foot mentality that you went out with.
Big thing that we talked about, both in possession and out of possession, and the satisfying thing about it is how well the players are buying into it and applying it on the pitch, again both in possession and out of possession, in terms of trying to win the ball back as high up the pitch as possible, and also in terms of the style of football that we're playing to get the ball into those danger zones, and none more so than today, particularly the second and the third goal, in terms of the type of goal that we've scored. We need to build on that, because if we do build on that, that's what's going to get this team get better and better.
And at half time the message must have been kind of carry on doing what you're doing, but just make sure you take one.
Yeah, keep calm, keep knocking on the door, and as I say, you keep knocking it and open it, but keep the standards in that position the same. There was no reason to panic, and the play showed that there second half.
And when the goals came, Ricardo Santos, not perhaps what you signed him for, but he's shown his hand more than handy in both boxes.
We know his qualities in possession in football. That's one of the key factors as to why we signed him. We didn't want to just sign a lump at centre half who can head it and kick it and that's it. We want somebody who's got good receiving skills, got good distribution skills, and I think particularly for the second it was very cool. Rossi's mentioned earlier that John was in there telling him, well done. So I'm sure John will want to be getting one or two himself coming up against Doncaster next Saturday.
And they were very quick, 2 goals in 3 minutes. That really kind of, I think, quietened the place down and put paid to any threat that they'd offered at that point.
No, it's important, there's crucial moments in games when you score a goal, and to put the second one, not far afterwards, it does pull the game, kills the situation, and it puts it to bed a little bit.
And even when Orient did get one back, you sort of went out in search of a third straight away, and Curtis gets it.
Great mentality from the players. We've probably dropped slightly too deep after the second, but it's really, really difficult not to do that. Your natural mentality is to protect the 2-0 lead. Tom Champion was outstanding when he came on, sitting in front of Curtis and Jack, who weren't far off putting in their best performances, certainly. But Rossi and I have seen those two in centre midfield, supporting the 2 centre-halves behind them. But like I said, we had that mentality the moment they scored. We thought, come on, let's go and kill the game again. And it was really, really pleasing to go and see them do that.
Jamie Stevens, the one perhaps sour note, came off very early on. How's he doing?
We'll assess it tomorrow. I'll speak to Luigi on the bus on the way home. We won't have a full step of it until a couple of days.
And finally, one for both of you, perhaps a word for the fans. They were fantastic before, during and after, came in their numbers, and they're really, I think it's fair to say, buying into what you guys are doing at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, they're my man of the match today. So phenomenal sound and noise they made today at the end as well. When we're warming up, fantastic, real good vibe about it at the moment, and keep singing.
That's the thing, we want them to keep singing. Doncaster at home, a week today, come in your numbers. We will do our best to make sure that we're putting on another good performance, and some of the support that we've had recently today, they were absolutely outstanding, as Rossi said, sang all the way through the game. Even when Leyton Orient scored, they were still singing louder than Orient's fans. So take that at home to Doncaster, we'll cheer the team on so we get another good victory next Saturday.
Perfect, thank you very much.